Alright, gang. I've been really loving Guildrun. But I also know that I've only been doing triple S, and I love endless mode. And I think a big thing that I've kind of realized about me talking about Guildrun is that I always focus my criticisms, which are, by the way, when I was learning, unfounded. Now they are founded. My criticisms on endless mode. I have since shrugged off many of these foolish criticisms because I was like, oh yeah, why would this character even be useful? They're not even, they don't scale, they don't do X, Y, or Z. Because I'm looking at this game purely from endless mode. And then I tried Red Rift. And it took me 5 tries to get 1 win. And while I'm proud of that win, and it was a very solid, clean as hell win, I now understand why I'm obsessed with late game scaling characters, and everybody who I watch that plays Red Rift, because I've been poking around the Guildrun community of things, doesn't pick the same things as me. You might be saying, well, yeah, duh. But I think it's a really important distinction, because if I watch other people streaming who are not at triple S yet, who are not at doing endless runs, they're in CBAS or SS, they have similar complaints as to, oh, why would I pick X, Y, or Z when I could just do this other thing? If I want to get like up the leaderboard or whatever the hell, if I want to make a good build, why would I do this? But then if you play Red Rift, suddenly a lot of the characters who maybe you might have shrugged off are disgustingly strong. An example would be Funk, or Funky as I call him. Because instantly obliterating most of the early game enemies is amazing, and he might not scale into an infinite potential, but if you build around him and you get to the end of the game successfully, he can obliterate everybody. And yeah, he would die instantly in endless and the build would fall apart, but Red Rift is a different challenge, and I really enjoy it. I'm going to be playing Triple S today, but I just wanted to talk about that because I feel like in the videos and the streams I've been doing, I'm very critical of like, why would I take X, Y, or Z character? Why would I do this, that, or this? Why would I care about playing, for instance, Dragomir Mage if he doesn't ever scale? Why wouldn't I just take the infinite scaling Dragomir? Because Dragomir Mage in a really solid build in Red Rift can pop the hell off, and it's awesome. And so I'm trying to be less inflammatory towards things that I just that I don't need necessarily. Because a lot of the times in some of the videos that I had, it was like, who would ever play Arya if you're going to try to go for late game scaling? That seems really pointless. And then I played Red Rift and I'm like, oh my god, Arya is the truth. Arya is the truth. She's so strong, she's so powerful. Having her on your team is amazing if you have a front line that can stop any and all contesting towards her. It's really shaped a lot of, I know it's like blatantly obvious, but you know, it's really shaped a lot of like how I look at the game. And it's been really nice to just like a lot of conversation, especially in forums, discussion on Twitch, has been, don't look at Red Rift as the difficulty after SS or triple S. Look at it as like a different challenge. If you want to build endless runs, do endless runs, but consider them runs that are triple S rank, and you're going for infinite scaling like I am right now. You're going for triple S runs. Don't go into Red Rift thinking you're playing triple S again. You're not. You're not doing that. You're playing a different game now. On stall trigger, gain 15 attack speed and 15 magic. That's pretty nice. Do that. And I think once I kind of like locked that into my brain, everything changed. And I was like, okay, why am I complaining so much about, oh, I can't get the scalers that I want? Why is this character in the game? That character's not for the game that I am playing. That's for a different difficulty. That's for the Nightmare Challenge, or that's for getting through the normal ranks of everything. That's for learning the game. And again, like you might be thinking, duh. I think moments of growth are important. And talking about moments of growth is also important. Because if I just kind of like sit in my little corner and I never have this moment of course I should be thinking about this. Of course this is how that would work. Duh. If I never have that moment, then it just kind of feels stinky, you know? Or if I just sit here, I don't know. I'm a person who likes to admit when he's dead wrong about a game that he likes, you know? Sometimes you've been playing something for a long time, playing it for years, playing it for months, whatever the hell, playing it for a lot of hours. I've been playing this game for 2 weeks, and I really, really enjoy it. Some people have been playing it for me longer, and hearing their opinions on it has been really, really eye-opening, and hearing how they approach the game has been awesome. And that's not to say I'm smarter than anybody, but I like learning. I like learning, and with learning comes admitting when you're a fucking dipshit. And you say stupid things like, why would anybody take this character or that character? And now I can look at things and be like, God damn, I love Pimenta. God damn, she's the best fucking tank in the game, whether you're going for infinite scaling or whether you're going for Red Rift. And that's the best part. And that's the best part. That's a complete aside. To get onto a normal conversational track, that's the best fucking part. Is what I've learned is Pimenta, my favorite character in this game by a landslide, is good in Endless, and she's even better in Red Rift. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy I was to learn that. You're telling me the character that I spam in every mode anyway is good in the challenge mode? Hell yes! This is the best day ever! I'm so happy. I love her. And if I'm not mistaken, she's voiced by Sombra, whose actor's name escapes me because I'm an awful person. Hold on. Voice actor for Sombra. Carolina Ravasa. She's Colombian. I could be fucking dead wrong, but that voice is so distinct. Hold on.
I'm growing into this.
It sounds just like her. So I'm going to assume that it is. Hold on. Guildrun voice actors. There's got to be Guildrun voice actors like lying somewhere, right? Well, there's nothing online yet, unfortunately. All right, anyway, so I always go to seasoned. Also, I learned this, and I need to give this to you. I need to tell you guys every single time I find it out, because I think everybody needs to know this. Pimenta, pimento, means pepper. Pimenta, the feminine version. Pepper spray, the spicy, the seasoned. Sal is her lover. Sal, salt. Pimenta y sal. Salt and pepper. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'd say you thought you could get one over on me, but unfortunately, I wasn't the fucking person who found that out. I didn't make that discovery. Somebody else did. And so now I have to sit here and pretend like I'm cool and I found it out myself. I didn't find that out. Someone in my stream told me about that, and I was like, shut up. God damn it, that's so good. That's so funny. I'm so angry. I love that they're wives. I love those gorgeous lovers. They're so amazing. God damn it, their names are Salt and Pepper. And I couldn't be more happy for them. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I couldn't be more happy. Son of a bitch, they got me. They absolutely got me with that stupid ass joke. Fuck, that's funny. I will never financially recover from this. Healing for the shield count. I like restoration. Restoration's usually a good pull. Stall trigger is very nice. Tank's cape is kind of replaceable if we get another spicy item. We got a Scorn upgrade. I think I've truly fallen in love with like Scorn and Pimenta as a combo. They're really fucking fun. I will say we do need to get a Rowan and start stacking Rowan, because this is This is indeed a endless run. So I'm going to need a little bit of Rowan action. Aside from that, the long conversation about Guildrun and my thoughts on Guildrun, y'all, if we haven't been watching the Odyssey, I know every single person on Earth is going to tell you to watch the Odyssey. I know, and you don't want to hear it from random YouTuber number 4 that you watched. Okay? I know. But you gotta. But you fucking gotta understand. It's so incredible. It is such an awe-inspiring experience because there are so many things that happen in the Odyssey visually that for a filmmaker to do is mind-boggling, is absolutely jaw-dropping. There are so many things in camera that happen that I still don't believe happened. And it just reminds me how incredible human talent is when they're just trying to absolutely get shit done. I cannot remember the last time I was so genuinely awestruck and stupefied by something so amazing. And again, this isn't saying like it's a masterpiece. There's no way you won't love it. I'm not trying to toot a horn nonstop. I'm not saying you're going to walk into there and it's going to be a religious experience. But if you're a fan of Greek mythology, if you find yourself on, like me when you were young, read, so many books to read that the teachers are telling you to read, and you pick up Greek mythology or some shit like that all the damn time. Or if you've recently found yourself in love with Epic the Musical, like so many people are, I think you'll really find that Nolan's The Odyssey is so damn fun. It's so good. It's so fun. It will beat the hell out of your ears. I will say that. Like, one thing Christopher Nolan always does consistently and without regard for anybody's well-being is absolutely rain hellfire upon your ears with a soundscape that will just devastate you. It's not to say that like you're going to go in hearing and come out hearing impaired, but it's loud. It is loud and it's meant to evoke that feeling, but holy hells, it's loud. I loved it. It was impactful. It was devastating in many instances. Goddamn though. Fucking goddamn though. I think everybody in that movie is top of their game. There's animatronic work in that movie that continuously has rattled my brain about its existence. I have seen and remembered so much from that movie that I just think about for a moment. I'm like, what do you mean they did that in camera? What do you mean they pulled that off? What are you talking about? And it just, again, like I said, it just reminds me how awesome movie making can be. How incredibly impactful watching people perfect their craft is. Oh my God. And if anything else, if you're like, I don't care about Christopher Nolan, I don't care about the retelling of one of the oldest epics in human history, I don't care about X, Y, or Z, the music. The music. Oh my God. Ludwig Göransson again. I don't understand his control over anything he touches. But every time he approaches a score or a soundtrack of any kind, it is mind-boggling. What the hell do you mean? I will say also on top of score, I didn't like the movie, but overall I didn't like the movie. But the music, the score part 2, part 3, part 4, sorry, I repeat myself a lot. The score for the 9 millionth time of The Mandalorian and Grogu. I didn't mind it. I thought it was really weird and freaky for a Star Wars project. And I appreciate some absolute I appreciate some absolutely weird and freaky as hell music thrown into something. 1 attack speed and 1 magic. Deal damage to everybody. Let's deal damage when hit. The taunt from her is kind of screaming silver. I might swap off Bristle Guard, which I think would be a good swing. What do? You have enemy debuffs, increase them. Okay, that's not super great right now, unfortunately. Don't have a Vanguard. Okay, let's get our boy. Oh my god, more taunting. We could just have taunts back and forth. That actually wouldn't be horrible. It would be kind of funny. And it's even more triggers, which is, again, really, really funny. And then I will do this and then grab him a shield. And we are going to that afterwards. So I'm going to grab that. Okay, so let's split them up so that way they can constantly be going back and forth and it's going to be really, really funny. And then to him, and then to her, and then back to him, and then back to her. They don't know what to do. They have no clue what to do. This is the best thing ever. Wait, this is so funny. And then back to him one more time. I think that actually played out extremely well because they did not know where to center any of their damage. That was the funniest possible outcome. I do want Scorn to be the... I am going to swap... Oh, wait, no, I need to swap Rowan. I can't swap Scorn. I need to swap Rowan. Oh, no. Because if I don't swap Rowan, I can retrain Scorn later. But if I don't retrain Rowan right now, he's useful. He's useless forever. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I leveled him up. Oh, no. All right. We're in this now, baby. Oh, you do on adjacent heroes, right? Yeah, so that is a no-no from that. Let's go there. All right. Time for the back and forth. Time for the... Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do with himself. You foolish frost dragon. Diving back and forth between your targets, yet you never know who your true target is. You're lost. And they have no attack speed. They're attacking 1 time per decade. Check back in 12 minutes. We'll see 1 more attack from Rowan. There we go. I leveled up Rowan instead of doing the other thing. Ugh, that was so foolish of me. Duelists gain 1 attack speed per stall trigger this game. I could throw in Karsu right now. You know what? It'd be kind of funny. Attack speed, Karsu. You know what? There's worse things. There's much worse things. She has no itemization. We're just gonna go in with full damage. What's her attack speed? 195, and she has nothing. She just got here. 195. That's kind of hilarious. She'd be attacking even faster if it wasn't for the Frost Mage. Listen, I'm gonna be so real. I don't think we lived through this, but yeah. What a rough endless showing. But that was really funny. I think we got enough time for another one. You're throwing in cars. Oh yeah, see if we got the Rowan. So Rowan has a friendship backup, which makes it so anytime any stall trigger happens, he gives permanent starting HP and then also starting defense, which is amazing for tanks. I want to go a random rare relic and see how we want to build. Rush triggers gain a shard. Okay, so we could go rush triggers and shard generation. So we could go like Tilly, Nyx, Ming, maybe? I'm sure you guys are tired of watching me do the same build all the time. Okay, so who has rush triggers? Who has rush triggers? Well, hey. Pre-equipped as well, dare I say it. I'll take Battle Mage robes. Okay, now we just need to get Nyx, and Ming is still preferable. Ming is still very, very preferable. You know what I'm saying. This is for a Vanguard. We don't have a Vanguard. I could get this for Ming or for Rip now, though. That's really, really good. Getting Vanguard's bracelet this early. I would love that. I'm so glad they buffed the rush on Reyna. I think Reyna is one of the characters who is very good in Red Rift, but not very good in other things. Not very good in, I'm so sorry for my stuttering today. Not very good in Endless, unfortunately. Let's do the rush abilities last longer. We got our Tilly. Let's save our Tilly. Okay, so we have Tilly. We want Ming, maybe Rip. You usually want... Well, that's just really good. Shards generated? Well, I mean, every 2 rush triggers generate shards and then get shields for it. We get a hyper attack... If we get a hyper attack speed... Oh, man. If we get a hyper attack speed Tilly or a hyper attack speed Nyx, we're shielding and rushing for 3 decades. Wait, so I've triggered 2 rushes. Why didn't I get 1 shot? Is it at the same battle? Every 2 rush triggers in in the same combat, sure. So I'm just boned because I just only have 1 character. And I don't want to pick Nicholas because I don't like Nicholas. I don't like Nicholas. I'm trying to say I don't like Nicholas, and I think what they heard was I love Nicholas. What is happening? What is this? All right, well, Tilly, I'd say I believe in you, but I kind of don't. But you know what? For the sake of this, I believe in you. She's about to die. Unless she triggers... Nope. I was like, unless she gets Shard Resonator right now. This is not a bad start, but it's certainly not going well. Damn. Okay, so we're already on last, which is really, really bad. Let's get our boy. Let's wreck this place indeed. Let's get her. I would love Ming, but I'm not going to be picky. Take that. Squire Sword is also pretty good. Okay. Let's just go from here. Let's just go from here. See what we can do. And beat some ass. We immediately got a rush trigger. Now he's going to get rush triggers from hitting this spider. Just got another. This is good. This is great. This is amazing. When this guy's half HP, we get another trigger. This is going to go so well with Rip. Oh my god, I just realized how awesome this is. Okay. We just need to hit our level ups. Really bad. What the hell? This game hates me! +1 attack per shards generated. I do like that one. Oh my god, it's about time, and I don't have anything to sell to get you. I have to pray for next. Rank up a hero? I could get an A Tilly, but I think what I want instead is go for Rip, and then I'll just buy the Tilly normally. That's going to be healthier overall, you know. As much as I would love all the other ones, that would be the best one. I do need a Nyx still, and I think I passed on a Nyx, but I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I passed on a Nyx on accident. Okay, so we instantly get that trigger, which is very, very good. Next up, whenever Rip gets to half HP, he triggers as well. When they get to half HP, he triggers again. So he just got another trigger. This is good. This is great. We're doing decent-ish. But Reyna's not doing enough damage. Rip about to die, and Rain about to die. Well, that killed my build really early. I thought there's good potential in that build. If I got any of it, see, and that's where RNG just screws you over. Because like that, you could absolutely see that build popping off. 2 rush triggers, shard generations. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. I should have just bought the Nicholas. But honestly, I think he's my least favorite character. And I'm kind of just always thinking about it. There's a Mystic in combat, gain mana regen. That's decent. Like, that's never bad, but it's not necessarily universally like, oh my god, that's the best thing ever. Whoa, I can make a build around that. It's like, no, I can just have a Mystic and then call it a day. You know, I can just grab a Mystic early, not worry too much, and just call it a day. Not the strongest thing in the world, not the worst thing in the world either. I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. Might do a little rush build, got Fiona early, and we do have the Mystic shenanigans.
1 second.
I mean, 10 extra HP per... I'm surprised Rip does not have any HP regen, by the way. That's wild to me that this... It's also surprising that he's not Scottish.
Oh, this clicks now.
He clearly has like a big old Scottish kilt. You know what I mean? Whenever an enemy damages a shielded hero, inflict burn. Gain Vanguard. I could go Vanguard. I do like my Vanguards. I'm gonna go... Because we have Ming right here. I'm gonna... Okay, well, I can't grab Ming now. But I'll grab this. Then I'll get Ming next. And then I have a very dumb idea. Let's see what we're doing. Shards generated? Okay. Shards generated, but now we don't have the fun stuff. I'm gonna go for unrush trigger, gain some shields, because I think we're gonna have a lot of rush triggers. We get to still do the same thing. Nyx, Ming, so on and so forth. Do this really fast, put them back here so they can gang up on the teleporting freak ass. I don't know why I called him that. I always call him a teleporting dog. Lizard dog thing. That guy. Every 5 casts gain a Tycoon stack. At the start of combat, heroes gain 75 HP plus 4 per... Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh my gosh. So we're going for max HP builds, which would be very, very nice. Very, very spicy.
So this is where the world sends.
We got a Nyx right here, and we got an Irony, which can absolutely be our carry. I definitely want to re-roll this Ming at some point. He's not the setup that I want. But, like, he's still going to be burning them. Gives them a lot of extra HP, so he has a temporary, very high burn. So the point of that Ming, for those who don't know, because like obviously most people are like, why wouldn't you take the invulnerable one? The point of this Ming is Vanguards gain 50% extra HP. So it's if they have an initial, essentially burst of something, then it is even stronger now. Obviously, some of y'all know that. But, you know, gotta point it out. Let's go for 30. I'm not super confident in 40 seconds. I'm gonna go for 30. Go for 30 seconds. All right. It'll give us some time to just get some casts off. That's nice. She has, whenever she casts, gain mana regen and healing per second. So harder to kill her, easier to keep other people alive. We definitely could have gone for 40, but the 10 was safe, and I don't mind taking a 10. Put her back here. He just burns a little extra. 75 burn before he stopped getting his rush. That is gorgeous. I think rush abilities right now are very, very strong. But I think stall abilities are actually really underrated. I think people are sleeping on a lot of really cool stall abilities that are sitting out there that are really fucking goofy and really ridiculous and can balloon out of control. All right, let's see what we can do here. Each second for rush 10. That's another rush trigger. Rowan is a vanguard. Okay. That's one less for us to worry about. Rush Trigger Glutton. And then Spiked Plate. Reflect shield damage. That's okay. Does grow in size do anything? Or is it just they are physically harder to get around? Genuine question. Because every time I see like this happens, X happens, Y happens, and then grow in size, I'm just thinking to myself, why do I care about that part? If it's for a genuine thing, allow me to shut up. But if it's not, I'm always confused. Okay, we'll get the assassin class for our lad. And then we will commence slapping. Split them up. Doesn't matter who you hit. Alright. And then if we can also get her more ways to get a lot of mana regen. Another build that I like is Mystic Hoyoung. Mystic Hoyoung and just all Mystics, and then you have Tank Gustav. So they just have a disgusting, belligerent amount of mana regen. It's so much fun. Kind of unfortunately figured about this. We don't have great items. It is really, really fun to just throw a disgusting amount of regen on a lot of folks. Okay, there we go. Got some HP gain. Maybe another reroll or two. I'm going to buy this early because rerolls costing less. Very, very nice. That's not bad, but it's only 400 and it's the shielded one, which I know that they're going to change these, but the vests having the exact same visual is so disorienting. I know they're changing them at some point. I know these are placeholder arts for a lot of these. It's so goofy sometimes. I think this is immediately going a lot better. He's already at half before just around the clock, which means our boy gets to pop off. Ooh, oh, it was close, but we got there, baby. Huge. Upgrade on her would be amazing. Let's see. On cast, permanently gain 1 magic. That's very, very good. Because then her shields will get better and better and better over time. Give 8 lasting shields to all heroes for each stall you've triggered. On stall trigger, deal 8 damage to all enemies for each rush trigger. That's kind of insignificant unless you do both a lot of times. Which, duh, but I think I just need to buy this straight up. It's gonna be the best thing for us. Oh, heroic capacity expander would be so nice. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. And then I'm probably taking Adrenal Eye. I will ditch 2 items for that one really good item. Gain a bunch of extra stats for a little bit. I don't mind that one bit. I don't mind that one bit. Okay. Irene is here because we can get an upgrade for her. We can get a backup or we can get a special item. I don't 100% know if I want to utilize her. Nyx is overall going to be better. She has a really good backup though. And that'll probably be where we prioritize everything. He is here to trigger as many rush abilities as possible. Perhaps even giving him the Adrenal Eye would be better. Dare I say it. Oh god, he was too big to go into the corner. That's really good for our boy. Do this. Per debuff on enemies. That's not as good as we think it is. Because it's only going to be fire. For a good long while. Counts as a warrior during combat. I think we just need to buff our big lovely fellas. That's really good though. Actually, Viscera Collector. You know, you don't really think about the names of things until you start reading them and being like, huh, interesting. Viscera Collector. Oh, baby. I'll take rare. I want to go for rare items. Why not? Honestly, it could pop off. Mainly because starting with low HP just means that Rip is even closer to instantly utilizing his main ability as fast as possible. I'm going to put you over here, but I'm going to put you like that. So that way, yeah, he can target that first. He's attacking disgustingly fast, by the way. Oh my gosh. And then he gets up to 300 attack speed for a bit. That is... Yeah, he is mowing people. Oh my god. That was a little worrisome, if I do say so myself. I would love Vanguards gain double HP for 8 seconds. That is very, 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 very strong. I'll put this back on you, Ming, for now. I think what we need now, we need to hit our upgrades. We get this Rush Vanguards double HP. We hit our upgrades. We're in business. We don't hit our upgrades. Dare I say, we're out of business. The unfortunate circumstance of our business potential will have been lost. Oh, you have Omnivamp, but he's kind of beating your ass right now, sir. Hey, so our main carry just died. But it's okay, because Rip is doing the thing. But it doesn't really matter, because Rip's... Oh, man, it's an L again, isn't it? You know, sometimes you have a rough video. Sometimes you record, and it's just rough nonstop. And sometimes you want to say, the Arcane Edge ability damage? You didn't have any abilities. What do you mean ability damage? What? You don't have abilities. You... Hey, Guildrun, I think your epithet's wrong. I didn't give little homie an ability. Okay, sure. You know, I kind of want to go for this.
Not here to talk.
I do. Wow, that's horrible. I do kind of want to go for a little Hoyoung build. I want to try. If you guys would allow it, I'm going to go one more time. That's really good if we do get the Hoyoung that I want. I just rolled away like the best Nyx build back to back. So Hoyoung, you better show up in the shop next fucking roll. Otherwise, you're never going to work in this town again. I hope you understand that. Everybody yells at me and they're like, you got to be taking characters more often. You can't be like rolling day one. You just take characters and you don't worry about it. You just take stuff. I know. I'm stubborn. This game is not made for people like me. I don't gamble intelligently. I gamble like an idiot. I am not the target audience. I'm dumb. They want smart gamblers. People who will probably utilize their knowledge of odds to figure out things. I'm too stupid to be fooled into doing something dumber. What a sentence. We're going Mystic, so I'm grabbing Grace. I have not seen Hoyoung yet. I'm going to explode myself in a ball of fury soon. We're going to get her. Grace, you're going to be our tank, because it's kind of funny to say that out loud. Okay? You're going to be our tank, because it's hilarious. All of these are bad. Stall trigger. We got Stall. We're gonna have Gustav, probably. If we get lucky, which does not seem to be the case as of right now. Yet to be figured out, yet to be discovered, if we are lucky indeed. More than likely, it's so weird. Playing the game in 1x speed looks like it's slow motion, right?
Light.
I think this game just needs to be at 3x speed at all times. Why do you have any other options? 1, 2, and 3x speed are all heinous. Because there's no realm where I'm playing this game on 1x speed for more than a single game. Alright, so we're just not finding our boy. Jesus Christ. Listen, if we die early, I'm just gonna call the video. okay? I had a really good start and I should have left it there. But now I'm too deep and I really want to make it work and I want to get something out of it, you know? Now I've been playing so much of this current run in this current recording that I'm like, no, I gotta get some good footage. I gotta get something fun out of it. And I fear that it may be too late. That's really good to have early, so I am going to put her in. Stall triggers would be good. And we want Tank Gustav. Tank Gustav is going to be the main thing that we are digging for. Tank Gustav, just even Gustav, so that way we can level him up as well. Like, anything like that would be really, really strong. Fiona is there in case we get the ability to utilize her. Gustav is the tank cornerstone of the build. And then Hoyoung is the damage DPS, but not even necessarily the damage DPS. He's here to get a bunch of mana regen stacks, and then we swap him out if need be. Another stall trigger is really, really good. So this is really good on Hoyoung actually, because then we can stack things. We can kill into a snipe more than likely, into a kill, into a snipe, into a kill, and so on and so forth. All of these are okay. I'm gonna go for the stall trigger HP regen because I think we're gonna need it. I don't know. Right here, right now, we might just perish. So we're gonna see how it goes. Those are really good shields, though. Again, I think Pollen's very underrated. Or maybe I just play too much not Red Rift, and she's very rated and very strong. I would say who's to know, but it's me. I'm supposed to be the one knowing. That was really good. That was really solid. So now we have 16 mana regen for every single person. Amazing. Didn't see Gustav. Burn and Frost. Frost and Burn. No Gustav. We are on emergency time. I don't think we're going to survive this. And you know what? That's okay. It happens. Unfortunately, that's what it does. Whenever a Mystic shields a hero, give that hero bonus. Also not bad. This is backup only, which does kind of stink. Okay. Best of luck, gang. Oh, it's immediately bad. Oh, it's immediately so bad. Can we recover? We have our healing now. This is good. Okay, okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh my god. They're kind of disgusting. I never had any doubts. I never had a single doubt in them. Run the tape back. You'll see that I didn't doubt them for even a second. Also very good item. I did not, and I still haven't even seen Gustav. Ooh, that's not bad. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, we still have not seen Gustav, which is really, really disorienting. Like, that's my boy. I need to get that guy. Like, hey, Gustav, it's great that, like, you know, you have other things that you're doing. I do need you full attention right here, right now, immediately. Oh my god, that giant arrow. Wouldn't be bad to get Pimenta, but unfortunately this is only to Assassins and Mystics, which could go to Zuri to get a... If we get the Zuri that stuns people. Wait, how have I never thought of that build before? That's awesome. How have I never thought... Hey, get out. Gustav, you piss me off. I might grab you. I'll see how I feel about it in a bit. How have I never thought about that before? If we go Zuri... How have I never thought about that before? Because I keep writing her off. My foolish ass. My silly self. If we go Zuri, she gets the mana regen and then she can constantly be stunning people. That could be devastating. I think it's primarily because I never really view her as a tank. Her tankiness comes from her ability to stun everybody, primarily. She is one of the weaker tank roles in the entire game. Not that she's a bad tank, but there are better tanks than her by a landslide. But that's interesting because we can do that. We can use Hoyoung to supercharge her. That's really cool. We're going to continue leveling up Hoyoung. So that way when we do get around to grabbing Zuri, then she will destroy everybody, which is amazing. Mana regen. I want to get permanent magic so that way you can get some good stuff. Oh my gosh. And of course, backup only, gain mana regen on cast. Let's gain 8 mana regen and 40 starting mana. On cast, inflict 63 burn. That's pretty good. A permanent 1 magic. Now, listen. Your shields are magic based, and it's 1-to-1, which is very, very important. And this is deal damage equal to 100% of their magic to all enemies and give their mana regen to heroes. I think I want to do either inflict burn or I want to do mana regen starting. I want to do fast cast, actually, yeah. I think fast cast is going to pay off for us. Let's do regular encounter. So we want to get Zuri on the field, but we want to level her up. We also want to level up Gustav. I didn't buy Gustav, but I want to level up Gustav in general. I know you put it on the enemies, but you need to put it on us so you can shield us. I know you put it on the enemies, but if you don't put it on us, we will die. Thank you.
Light.
This is a really scary team. I like this a lot. Okay, Hoyoung's not killing too much anymore. That's not the worst thing in the world. Oh my god, and of course you have the Glacier. I hate you. I hate you. You bastard. Of course, you also have the Glacier on. You son of a bitch. And then there's Zuri. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. We're gonna get Mystic one for sure, though. We're gonna get Mystic for sure. Whenever Mystic cast, they gain 2 magic per debuff. That's really good, actually, because that can be 6 mana per cast, or 6 magic per cast. They shield the nearest hero, equal to the number of debuff stacks, also very good. They gain magic equal to half their mana, and that's what we want. Whenever a Mystic casts, they gain magic equal to half their mana is extremely strong. Why? Because Hoyoung gives them at least 30 right now, which means they get at least 15 magic every time they cast. And they're casting real goddamn fast, and thus scaling themselves every damn time. And when they shield each other, they gain bonuses as well. It's all coming up. It's all coming up the exact way I want it. I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now. All right. Stall trigger, fully heal someone. Honestly, probably put that on Zuri. Now, Zuri's going to be initially very weak. That's the scariest thing. Is that because of getting Zuri late into the game, she will have no defensive properties. So, Zuri's going to be initially not the greatest. None of these are great, so we're just going to get a big vest and call it a day. Big vest and call it a day. Big vest and call it a day. Okay. I'll do like this. Oh my god, they almost killed her so fast I was going to cry. I was going to scream. Oh my god, I was so worried for her life. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to my girl Pollen. That's fucked up. They shred people, which is exciting as hell. Okay. More mana regen for more problems. I like it. We don't have anything else immediately. We're going to just need some, like, dopey side items for Zuri, more than likely. Starting at 61. Okay, that's not horrible. It's not great. Hold on to the 12. We're going to level up Gustav. Because even if Zuri has the ability to pop off, she is not on the battlefield currently. Each type, so that's 3 mana regen for each type. That's pretty good. On cast, get 3 mana regen. I say each type, assuming Pollen lives. Here's the thing. Split them all up. They can't be stuck together. And then just keep each other alive. And now just keep each other alive for as long as possible, and we're calling it a day and we're going home, everybody. As long as we get through this, we can do it. So every time he casts, he's getting more mana regen, which gives him more magic per cast, which then makes his shield stronger and stronger. Oh yeah, he is an unstoppable tanky machine. If he gets 1 cast, he cannot be killed, I feel. Because he just keeps getting better and better shields second by second, which is amazing. I do just need to buy one straight up. I do just need to buy that out of the gate. Otherwise, I don't get anything out of it. What else can I get? Auto attacks by assassins have 100% crit. That's really good for Zuri, because it will also give her the petrification upgrades. But that is only good to get her the scaling. She's probably going to perish very fast. However, it wouldn't be bad. And I don't think there's a likeliness that we get good items anyway. We might as well at least scale our girl. We might as well at least scale her. Hee, get it scaling because she's a snake. And then I'm going to put this on her as... I'm going to put both of these on her.
Light.
So she has a shield. And she stuns everybody. And the more of these she's got... Like, she can only get 8 right now, but that's okay. But she is just stunning people and blasting them, which is really good. And getting magic equal to half of the mana regen of everybody around her. Again, very strong. And her stunning people gives us time. This is a really solid build, actually, I won't lie. I was worried at first. No, this is awesome. I think the best thing that could have happened is if Hoyoung had, maybe if this was at like 40. If we had Hoyoung at 40 or 50 total, that would be perfection. But as it stands, 32 is not bad. 32 is not bad whatsoever. And look at how much magic she's getting above my face. She's at 500, 600 in the time of saying the first one. Like, I think if I thought about this from the get-go and I had better luck on my rolls, I could have probably been building this from the get-go and had an amazing time. I like this a lot so far. On crit, reduce the target's defense. That's also not bad. On cast, remove 30 frost from each enemy with 30 or more frost. Stun them. That's also not bad, especially on Gustav. I might actually swap this to Gustav, so that way he's guaranteed to also survive. Because if she dies, Gustav is main tank. And so stacking everything on her, while makes sense, also will lead us to potential putting everything onto her and then she dies. And then Gustav just sits there with his fucking shield in his hand. I will say, though, Pollen is doing disgusting damage. Pollen is doing nightmarish levels of damage. Oh my god, I love when I get to see Pollen pop off. It's so awesome. See, that was my worry, is that these spiders come out the gate stunning. But she's able to stun them back, and it's for 4 seconds, which gives everybody the ability to like, reassess. I think the only problem is that I would have loved to have gotten maybe another level on her. So either A, she can be quick casting, or B, just an extra tank ability of some kind. Take less damage from, deal frost to the first X amount of hits you get stunned. One of those tank abilities would have gone a long, long way. No matter what, she's doing amazing. And Pollen constantly scaling with her own abilities while getting shielded, putting out 1,000 burn, 1,000 frost. Oh my god, we have some disgusting numbers on the screen. Attack boost isn't going to go too far. Epic item can go onto either Zuri or onto Gustav. Don't rule anybody else out, but burn on attack, frost on attack, stealth. I think I want to go frost on attack just because it's already kind of there. It's already up there. We might as well tag it on. That was really scary for a moment there. Oh, it's going. Oh my God, that health went down fast. That health went down real quick. This is what I mean. If we can survive the first couple of seconds, the scaling shields keep going, baby. But if we can't survive those first few seconds, I mean, eventually we can't. That's just the facts, unfortunately. Eventually, we get rocked, you know? A lot of stall triggers that keep us honest. We get magic, we get attack speed out of that. It's kind of wild that we like straight up meleeed them to death. In this build that is purely doing AoE damage with abilities, melee, oh my God. She was a blip away. A moment and she was gone. Fleeting life defined in front of us. I love this build. I love this build so much because it really demonstrates how powerful really how do I explain this? It really demonstrates how powerful groups are in this game. I guess archetypes are in this game. Like, we have a assassin mystic who's buffing our assassin tank who stuns everybody, but also our mystics benefit from the mana regen from the mystic assassin, thus giving everybody even more and more and more. And I know it's like, yeah, duh, doy. But I just love that. That's what I like about games like this, is I love seeing it all come together and I love seeing it all work. Yeah, it's obvious, of course. And then I forgot that she does come back because Grace exists. Oh my God. I forgot that Grace makes her come back to life. Holy crap. They're not targeting her anymore. But that's awesome. Seeing synergies, that's the term. Seeing the synergies pop off is the coolest part of these games. Oh my God, and then I died. Hey, honestly, 10's not very high, and you know, I have 21 is my highest, but like, this was really cool. As far as endless runs go, 10's not that big. But you know what? That was a hell of a show. Pollen, you underrated masterpiece of a freak. 600,000 damage dealt elemental-wise. I really like that. That was a very fun build. I think if I got that online a little bit earlier, it could have popped off in a different way, but I liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, best way to help me out is like, comment, subscribe, of course, and then put on another video. If you need background noise, if you're going on a long car drive, I yap a lot. I'll keep your brain busy, and I make some weird noises sometimes. And sometimes I have fun stuff to talk about, like movie making and whatnot. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.